Hey everyone, it's been a short little while over these last few weeks. I haven't uploaded. Thanks for your patience. I just want to update you guys on my uploading schedule because there is a reason why I haven't really been active. Many of you have seen this channel progress throughout the past few years, going from talking of personality types and more delving into philosophical ideas and also mental health as well. So I've really been enjoying that kind of content. At the moment, however, I haven't really been inspired to upload, and it's not because I don't want to explore certain ideas, but it's more to do with the fact that I can't really be bothered being online at the moment. I find it quite draining, and I just want to take a step back from that space. It's not that I don't want to upload, but rather that my uploading schedule will cut back to the point where when I do upload, it will absolutely be on a topic that I really want to do rather than uploading for the sake of it, if you catch my drift. So in other words, quality over quantity. Most of you will be quite familiar with how the algorithm works as well. So when you see trending topics arise, obviously many people will do said trending topics so that their videos are boosted into the algorithm, which I get it makes sense. It's really hard to be a content creator knowing that there are these certain algorithms and that in order for your videos to be seen or your content to be seen, that you essentially need to do what everyone else is doing. And if you know me, you know that I pride myself really on doing content that actually comes from the heart, and unfortunately that fact alone does affect my reach. Or maybe I'm just simply boring and create bad content, either one. In all seriousness though, what I am finding is that the online space has grown far more political than what it was 10 years ago. I mean, we're all going through a bunch of stuff, so people are going to have their opinions on things, and that's fine. But it's really just simply quite tiring, really. You have to really have an opinion in this day and age, and if you don't have an opinion, you're part of the problem. But if you have the wrong opinion, you're also part of the problem. As human beings, I guess there is a part of us that is somewhat tribalistic. We have a little bit of cognitive bias with things, and we like to stick to a group because in that group, that's how we survive. We need to rely on that group, and said group needs to rely on us in order for that group to thrive. So from an anthropological standpoint, I get why the online space has become this way. I do find that to be somewhat of a draining concept, really. It's the same thing with social media as well. Instagram, for example. I have a page, but I don't really upload so much anymore. I just find much of it to be a toxic space, and obviously it really comes down to how you use it. You don't have to use it in a way that perpetuates that toxicity, but I feel that there's an underlying element to that. I find that it's a real distraction from reality. It puts you into this false sense of presence, if you will, especially when it comes to showing the highlights of our lives, and when we get a certain amount of likes, then we release dopamine, and thus the system can become quite addictive. I think this shift in me has come from looking after my horse Teddy. When I'm around him, I feel really grounded, even when I'm going up to give him his dinner. Hanging out with him reminds me a lot of when I was a kid volunteering at the Riding for Disabled, and how much I actually got out of that. When you're actively involved with community, when you're offline, not that there was much of an online space when I was a kid, but when you're focusing on matters that, rather than releasing dopamine, or so much dopamine is what we see using social media, and instead releases more serotonin and endorphins, personally that makes me feel better, like long-term better. I don't want to really go on too much about this because I feel that you've gotten the picture, and I know what it's like when you click on a video and the person just keeps rambling over the same point, and it's like, I get it. Especially when you're clicking on a video for a purpose of trying to solve something, like if you're having issues with your device or something, and they ramble at the start. It's so annoying. I'm like, just get to the frickin' point, please. So I don't really know what else to say rather than go and do the things that you enjoy. And I know that's really cliche, but it's disappointing, really, seeing how we've progressed, or rather regressed, I would rather say, as society, by how addicted we are to that online space and how addicted we are to getting something from that online space. If you do have video requests, I'd really like to hear them because I need something to inspire me that's not all this draggy crap that's going through the algorithms right now. I could very easily go on about Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, Chris Rock and Will Smith, but why is that also necessary? Will Smith is a real simp and is manipulated by his wife. He was wrong for smacking Chris Rock, and it just really highlights the fact that people are growing more and more fragile as time goes on, and it's a problem because it can come from a place of self-centeredness and of narcissism in some cases. I never got down with the Me Too movement back in whenever it was, 2016, who knows. This Amber Heard and Johnny Depp trial really does highlight the fact that without due process you can't assume someone is an abuser and someone isn't. You really need undeniable proof for that kind of thing, but that should really go without saying, but for some reason it doesn't because we hashtag believe all women. We should treat everyone as individuals rather than their group identity. We are all unique with unique experiences. Not one of us is alike. We are not a monolith. We are individuals. Assuming that we all think alike because we belong to a particular group is quite prejudiced. So there you have it. I just summed up what kind of videos I would have put out over the past couple of weeks, given what the popular topics were, and really what does it matter what my opinion is? Why is it that I feel that I have to have an opinion about things just because I am in an online space? I don't really want to. I can't really be bothered. So anyway, you guys, please send me some video requests so that when I do upload, it'll be of really quality content that actually makes a difference in your life. For now though, you guys, I hope you have a good day, night, morning, evening, wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you guys all again for the next video.